Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII, where we are trying to make a straight shot for the ending of the game. As you can tell by our timer, we have jumped ahead quite a bit because I've been doing a lot of off-stream grinding. That means I've gotten everybody up to level 45 or better. Redis, of course, being the ever-present member of the party, has shot up quite a bit. Most of this was done by exploring the depths of the Nabrius Deadlands and the Necro Hall of Nabudis over and over and over. But it works. I mean, we got everybody up, leveled up pretty well. And of course, as in tradition, you know, it's like according to the rules of the race that we're all in, this is completely within the rules to do this, as long as we don't progress the story and... I think I need to go this way. You know, we don't do things like turn on the fast speed up stuff or use any boosts or anything. Which I didn't. I thought Lord Redis left with you. No matter, there's no entry in his absence. You want to talk about something? Talk with those. That is not where I'm supposed to go, apparently. It's educational. Is that kites? No, I meant that. Sort of looked like kites. I don't know how kites would have gotten to Balfonheim, but... I also picked up a few extra espers in the offline grinding. Namely, I picked up a Dramalok from the Zertanian caverns in the deserts in the Westersand. And then I also got Kukulane. Okay, so this is the right way. I also got Kukulane, which is this big, gross, fat thing in the sewers that constantly throws damage over time at you. Like 3-4 different sources of damage over time. That fight just took forever because essentially it was just, I had a red mage set to Asuna everybody, and that's all they did. And a white mage set to heal everybody, and that's all they did. And one person slowly whacking away at the boss. Welcome to the aerodrome, sir. The East Ivory's Company proudly offers passage aboard leisure craft and might shop and enjoy your flight. For those eager to reach their destination, we also have ships with private cabins in which you can sleep in until your arrival. You may book passage at the counters at different aerodromes. Separate counters serves as the individuals departing via private airship. There's a one for private airship? Oh! Good day. We handle all the private airship arrivals for your departure at the desk. How may I help you? Oh, let's see. Your ship was the Strail, was it? Ah, yes. No-No's been tending to your ship. He left a message for you. From the aerodrome to the desert wastes, I'll be there to keep the Strail in tip-top shape, Cooper. No seems quite pleased to have finished the repairs. The Strail is ready to depart whenever you wish. And now we have fast travel to a lot of places, but not the Fey Wood. What we really want is the Ridorana Cataract, which is our next destination. Very well, you may enter from the hangar by the gate. We don't actually get to fly the ship. I don't think we get to do that again until like Final Fantasy 15 now that I think about it. That's kind of crazy how long it is before we get to actually control the airship again. Our house. At the edge of the world. Our house. We'll say the Strahl is a very pretty ship. The Ridrana Cataract. Is that a thing in your eyeball?
A tower on distant shore.
Yes.
And about its peak, a piercing mist.
No. I could see the peak. There's no mist.
And in that mist, the Suncrest waits.
My lady, your words still sound of doubt. Pray you reach your answer ere we the Suncrest.
If not, a coin you may flip.
Should I choose revenge, what then?
Well, then we're all doomed, but...
Shall be your own.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we're doomed, but, you know, it's your problem, not mine.
Vaughn, a word. If something untoward should happen to me, you're taking the Strahl.
Untoward? What's this about?
No, he literally doesn't know what that word means.
Something heroic. Don't worry, I'll show you how to fly her.
Wait, if something bad happens to you, how are you supposed to show him how to... What? Alright, so... For the sake of balancing out the party here... Let's keep these three in. Ashe currently has the tippet, which gives the double XP, so that's a good idea, I think. Welcome to Pompeii. Balthier, turn your gambits back on. Ashe is disabled. He has an excuse. Right, real quick, did I ever reset my gambits on her? No. Let's see, that's... Oh, that's good. I'm sure you guys can hear my cats in the background. What? How'd we just lose Pinello? All I did was turn on the... Jeez, what is this thing? I mean, okay, it's a death claw. I guess that makes a little bit more sense that everyone is dying to something called a death claw. Also, it's level 57? What the heck? Alright, wait. Pinello. Ah! Yeah, I had her on anyone who... This was from the Kukulane fight. I had her spamming Kuraja on anytime anyone took damage because it was just non-stop. Okay, so there's a path down this way. Let's see where this goes. I don't really know what the point of balance is. Like, it really does not seem to be, like, a useful spell to me. Ooh, the fancy pot. Oh, so this is, like, the long way? If I remember, this is where you fight Yasmat. These are usually good. I mean, an X potion, it's not terrible. Is there anything... I'm going to be mildly disappointed if I go all the way down here and there's nothing. There's 303 gil. Hey, Vicky! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, welcome, raiders! I'm Vrykirian. I am the Lunar Lore Keeper, member of the Celestial Compass. And I am playing and hoping to beat Final Fantasy XII today, which, you know, I'm engaged in a race that Vicky is also participating in. So we're kind of working on that today. Vicky, how was Foundry? I don't even think I've ever actually heard of Foundry. Hello, Neko Boy Nick. Well, a katana. That's something. I might have that one already, though. Have I played Satisfactory at modded Minecraft and or Factorio? No, none of those. I've played base vanilla Minecraft. That's about it out of that list. I know. When it comes to that type of stuff, I tend to go more for like the theme park simulator, city simulator type games more so. I don't know. That's just kind of more my vibe. I grew up on SimCity on like a Mac. A Mac, like the ones that are little boxes. So basically a mix of all three. Ah, so what you're saying it's a triple threat of things I don't know or understand. Noted. Which means I should probably try it out at some point. You know where I am? Also, why does everyone have float? Because then I don't have to worry about stepping on traps, which has killed me more than any monster has this entire playthrough. You jerks. And now we just wait. Actually, I think Redis can take this off. We're in the same spot? Where are you at time-wise, though? Bet you're beating me. Chrono tier? Yeah. I just forget Redis can actually do things on command. I'm used to the guests just kind of doing whatever. Chrono tier. I need to play Chrono Trigger again at some of these days. That'd be really fun. Yeah, no, everyone has float because then when you get to traps, you could just do this. And when a time mage casts it, it just automatically applies on the entire party for one cast, so it's really easy just to keep up. Do I really want you to tell me? Yeah, sure, if you want to. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not in the lead by any means. You're at 41 hours. See? No, I'm well aware of I'm trailing behind most people on this game. And that's fine. I don't really. Race is just for fun anyway. Try my best. I see it as make up for the fact that I completely stomped Lunar at the Final Fantasy X race. Oh yeah, Orlando beat everybody. I don't even know how they pulled off that time. Like, that was astonishing. That was like speed run levels of stuff. Can I not die, please? I really need to learn how to... Do I have anything that removes disable? Vaughn, do me a favor and blow these things up. Oh no, don't worry about raiding and running. That is perfectly understandable. You get yourself some food and enjoy. I'm starting to think maybe I should have bought a few more Phoenix Downs. Well, most people know Rays now. I don't really need the Phoenix Downs as much. Also, I believe, yeah, Bosch knows. No, we want to keep Vaughn in at this point. Because his spells are the things that are like cutting through these monsters at this point. And in reserve, we do... Yeah, we keep Balthier around because he can float everybody. Vaughn has Shock, which is a heavy attack of non-elemental damage, which means it's good on everything. There are so many different non-elemental abilities in this game. It's kind of feels spoily for black mages. I want to keep the diamond armlet up, but I also... You don't need the golden amulet. I also found this thing, which I absolutely love. It's the opal ring, which causes magics not to bounce off targets with a reflect status, which means you can give this to your white mage, have everyone have reflect on them, and the white mage is still able to heal them. They're really counting on you trying to beeline for that save spot, aren't they? Guess what? I'll make them feel better. There, look, I followed your little path. The heck is a sweep? No, it's not going to be a... Item? Oh, it's a pole. Okay. Just item. What am I supposed to do with an item called a sweep? I mean, my assumption would be a broom, but what does a broom do in the game? Yeah, pole makes sense, but I mean, it also could have been an item to be like, or an accessory, or heck, a technique. Yeah. Twitch. Ew! It's chunky! You ever leave KFC out too long? Not asking for any particular reason. You don't eat KFC, but you have further stuff? Just saying, there's a distinct, similarity. Hydro? Why is it named Hydro? It looks dehydrated, if anything. And, how much time is left on Doom? 8. I like how Bosch being at like 20% health is equal to what some of the other characters have at full health. No, we just need him to... Why is he so... Yeah, why are you picking on Vaughn so much, man? Vaughn ain't done nothing to you, except a lot of damage. That might be the reason. I stand corrected. Oh no, you killed our one guy who knows how to raise people from the dead. I mean, other than the people that are in reserve. You know, the nice thing about this game is how much it just plays itself. I will give it to this. The Gambit system is brilliant. The idea of the fact that you can set priorities and conditions for the characters to kind of do things, so they kind of just play themselves. Especially since these boss battles, I mean, I've told the story, like, when I first played this game, way back, and I fought Yasmat, the big super boss at the end of the whole hunt train. If you do all of the hunts, you get access to fight Yasmat. Which, interesting enough, I learned is actually named after the creator of the Ivalice setting. Did you just lock us in here? But I essentially just set up everyone's gambits. And I parked my camera at a wall. And then I essentially just walked away for like 30 minutes, just checking in on it every now and then. But it took like, I had 30 minutes to 45 minutes for the gambits to just finish off that boss battle. It was ridiculous. Because everything here has, all the bosses have insanely inflated health.
Hey, Fran. Something's written on the wall.
It is words.
Engraved by someone, it seems.
Yes, that would
It's quite old.
make sense.
Lo, seeker in days unborn, God blade bearer. Know you, this tower challenges the sky. Where the watcher, the ward of the three waits, soul hungry, unsated. He without power, want it not. He with power, trust it not. He with sight, heed it not. Rend illusion, cut the true path. In blood, Wraithwall.
The Dynast King?
Does it startle you?
I mean, he had to have come here, right?
Dynast King took his sword from the Ocuria. It was here he claimed the Nethicite.
Yeah.
He must have known he was not the last the Ocuria would choose. He left this for you.
The Ocuria wants you to do this stuff.
Cut the true path. Words of much mystery, yet his blood runs in your veins. Perhaps it whispers to you the truth.
There you go. You cut the true path. Riddle solved. Not gonna lie, I love this door. I want this door. It's always Vaughn and Pinello who just rush inside wherever we go someplace. This is kind of like, you two are going to get yourselves killed at this rate. Also, speaking of Vaughn and Pinello, I was asked if I was going to play Revenant Wings after this. From what I can tell, Revenant Wings isn't a super, like, the Ocuria sort of get mentioned, but the general plot of the setting doesn't really get advanced too much by Revenant Wings. It's very much like After Story, where it's pretty much an epilogue for all the characters. What did they do next? This isn't active yet. And while it does explain some things in the setting if you play Tactics Advanced, like where the bird people come from, Altar of Night. It doesn't do much for the whole thing. So what I think I'm going to do for that is essentially the same thing I have for Afterstory. It will continue to be a tip goal incentive. If we meet the tip goals, I will play the games. But for the most part, I am not going to include it in the normal list of games I was going to play. The beasts here dwelling oft possess black orbs. Herewith approach by thine offering sealed way to open. So kill monsters, get balls, offer balls, go up. Lo, seeker of heaven's path, setting out hearts of darkness shall light your way. Beyond vigil lie 3 houses stand, threshold of night and watcher both. This tower, wrought by hands undying, heaven-bound path, its myriad ways cannot be walked by those of the world below. Those who trespass here in avarice will pay with tears. Those who master power, wisdom, mist, the tower's secrets are for them, and them alone. But what about courage? You have power, wisdom, and mist. Not courage? No one cares about courage? Sorry, Link. Wrong franchise. Let's see if we can get some black orbs. From the chicken! The chicken is a black orb. I don't know if a dark crystal counts as a black orb. Oh. So the black orbs just kind of float there as we get through this. So why is the inside of the tower so much easier to fight things in than the outside of the tower? Did Balthier just shoot through the wall? Benighted child, unchosen with life so short, this tower freely may you tread. In your passing, learn of truth. In your passing, speak of truth. These words writ by hands undying. Hands undying, of course, referring to the Acuria. Give me the black ball. Oh! The horse teleported to us. Does it have feathers all over it, or is it just really furry? Come on. Right, thought. Vaughn. if there are more than one enemy. Do I have that? No, I don't. Never mind. I never bothered buying up all the other gambits. Hey, at least I use the gambits. I know for a fact there's some people in this race that don't use the gambits at all. At least don't bother other than like the default. They know who they are. Wonder how many of these I'm supposed to collect. There's another one. I like how they kind of make like a weird... It's not actually a balloon popping sound. Like if you've ever actually popped a balloon in real life, it sounds nothing like that. But if you ever played like an old arcade game where you had to pop balloons as a mini game or something, it does sound just like that. Strong magics bind the door, it will not open. Okay, good to know. So that's the door that opens with the whole night thing. Trying to make sure I grab the black orbs as soon as they pop up. Don't you know that the Mistmare is toxify? Wait, where'd it go? It was like right... How many of these bloody things are there? I have it in my inventory or something where I could see, like... Black orb. 13. I have 13 of them so far. I don't know what you guys are doing. You're waiting to play with the horses. I get it, but... A high potion. Well, that changes everything. I'm just waiting for there to be like a door in here. I mean, it looks just like the walls in Zelda where you would have like a fake wall. Well, this leads me back to the main entrance. So if I come back over here to the stone, do I give it the black orbs? Use a black orb. The first seal has been broken. Okay, so then I need to go around to, like... the different areas, because if you look on the map, there's a number of smaller areas off to the side that enter into the main ring to the parts where we can't get to yet. So I'm betting there's another threshold thingy over here. Aha! There's a chest over here. Oh. Have yourself a very merry black orb. Let your seal be broken. Congrats, boss. You're level something. I don't know. I just know the tune is you leveled up. Wait, these are the Chimera brains? This is what Lunar was talking about when they mentioned the Chimera brains? Chimera brains are supposed to be these giant bestial things that are huge and have like lion and scorpion and dragon and ram and... These are big chickens! I guess I should keep collecting these just because I don't know if I'm going to need them again later? Okay, so to get to the next area... Need to go this way? Well, let's hope the other 149 floors of this place are a little bit shorter than this. Yeah, there's a hole. So houses 3, there's 3 locks. They all go. That should open them up. The Seal of Night loses its power. That means the door upstairs should be open. Door. Ahead the Watcher awaits, first of the 3. Ye without wisdom, return hence where you came. So there's a boss in the next room, is what you're saying. The boss is in the Western Sand? No. What is with these games and turtles? Pandemonium? It's not a panda. It's also apparently not that hard, so... It readies. Oh, he's immune to magic and physical damage. Well then, what do you do? I suppose we could try dispelling? I don't know if that helped. Maybe it helped. That could have been entirely a complete coincidence as to when his whole defense thing stopped, but I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that I use a dispel mode. I'm going to be proud of that. I'm going to say that I did it. Now I'm sitting here wondering if there's like anything better I could be using. Yeah, I could use the treaty blade, but no, because I like the gun. The gun ignores defense. The gun ignores evade. There. One of 3 bosses down. And it doesn't even give me a cool thing. And it just ran away. Into a wall. Apparently it's not a smart guardian either.